I'll be honest folks, I've got the fear. But before I tell you why, I need to introduce you to 3 of the most beautiful women on this planet. But don't get too excited, they're 420 million years old. Introducing, on your left, Ben Fada, Coire Nan and Anach Du, of course the 3 sisters of Glencoe. We're all pretty familiar with them. Some of us have seen them many times, other folk have never seen them at all. If you're Scottish and you've never been here, you need to fix that. But if you're like me and you're a bit naive, I've always seen these as 3 separate entities. 3 different mountains, each with their own name, quite rightly so. But what you're actually looking at is the north face of one much bigger mountain called Glen Nan. If you look up there in between Coire Nan and Anach Du, the peak up there, the clouds are starting to come in. That's not the peak of Glen Nan. That's one of the smaller peaks called Stob Coire Nan Lochan. If you want to see Glen Nan, you need to go up there and over that. And that's why I'm here today. Who's coming with me then? Let's go. So why have you got the fear, Alan, you ask? Look at it. Look at it. I'm worried this is going to go and soak me right in. Never be seen again. So waterfalls and gullies and boulders the size of cars and buses. Can't wait, let's go. Stob Coire Nan Lochan stands at 1,115 metres high. We got cloud on it now. Glen Nan itself stands at 1,150. Another Monroe, Stob Coire Scrimach, I think that's 1,072. It's a long way up, and I'm going to start going up pretty quick, and it's just straight up. Just going to stop here for a second to acknowledge what's behind me. I'll flip the camera around. This is known as the Anoch Igach Ridge. It's known for having the narrowest ridge in the whole of Scotland, and sadly there's been a few fatalities on that in the last 10 years. And at that end, behind that, is the Papa Glencoe. The sun's coming out and it's just starting to hit Anach Du up the top there. Look at the red, absolutely beautiful. What you're saying, Alan? It's easier Monroes to do. I've never done one before. You're right, I could do Ben Lomond or even Ben Nevis up the tourist route, but it's just a long walk up a hill really. None of them offer this stuff. Just drama. These mountains, I say, are 420 million years old. This place was a super volcano. And I don't know, an event happened, I don't know what it was called, but an event happened and the Earth's crust collapsed into the empty magma chambers below, and leaving all this behind. And then 10,000 years ago, shaped by the Ice Age, carved. And we get these delights to this day. That looks otherworldly up there. My goodness. So as we climb up into Coire Nan Lochan, what does it mean? Well, it translates to Coire of the Tarns. Sorry, a tarn is a mountain lake and a lochan is a small loch. So up there we've got the Coire with the small lochs, and obviously that's what's feeding this incredible waterfall. Just look at that. So the peak, a wee bit in the clouds still. Stob Coire Nan Lochan, that means the peak of the Coire of the small lochs, roughly. So we've come to a bit, this is like the first bit where you can say things can go really wrong here. The path brings us to here, you can see it goes straight across and up there. You see this here? That's like ice. Nah man, my path is maybe up here. This is a hands-on, this is a scramble, believe it sticks away. Hands and feet, up and over, carry on, see you on the other side. If you ever get in real difficulty, you just find the water source, you follow the water source back to its starting point, and up there you'll find the helicopter evacuation point. I think this is the point where I cross over. You head round the back there. Got a wee visit from Mr. Toad, can you see him? Give you a second. Can you see him there? It's a beauty. What are you doing away up here? Nearing the top and the clag's rolling in. It's exactly what I didn't want. The peak's just behind us here. I need to get up onto this ridge and then follow it around rather than going straight up. That's not happening. But that... Hopefully it'll clear. Well folks, that's a good 2 hours I've been on the go here. And I'm just about... Look, that's Stob Coire Nan Lochan. I need to go on the ridge up here. I'm carrying on up here so I can go on this ridge and I'll walk along the top. And I'll get to the peak that way. People climb straight up there in the winter. Crazies. But I'm stopping for a bit of lunch. This is insane. Clouds can clear any time you like though. I really could scupper my plans. Sorry about the wind, folks, but this, you need to see this. Oh, you're walking 1,000 metres in the sky. Look at that. Just disappears off the edge there. What a picture. Glorious. Right, I'm just getting myself ready to do my first ever ridge walk. Yeah. I don't think it's that narrow, but the exposure's real. It's going to be windy. It'll probably too windy. I'll no record that if it's too windy. I'll just take pictures or whatever. But what are we doing? Oh, that's behind me. Aye, we're going up there. Got to be done. I just keep stopping and laughing. Every time I look, it just makes me laugh. I'm now sitting on a boulder above the Three Sisters. I'm looking down on top of the Three Sisters and I'm still not at the top. It's Stob Coire Nan Lochan. I've got that to navigate still. There you go up there. We turn this round a wee second. We start over here. See the Anach Ridge. It's blanket and cloud in it, which is sighty. Looking over there, there's Blackwater Reservoir over there in the distance. But this is Anach Coire Nan and Ben Fada, Three Sisters, who look totally different from up here, don't they? And over there, it's Loch Leven, Glencoe and Ballyhoolish. So this is pretty much how it's going to be from now on. Just boulder field. We've left all life behind. So I've got myself in the back of the ridge. Up there, it's just nearly there. But over here, this here, was first sight of Coire Nan in the clouds. Up there. Many small lochs. Look at this stuff. Awesome. But then still hiding. That rock. Do you know what? It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my word. Gutted. This is not what I wanted. I'm really debating the whole mission now. debating the whole thing. Sorry folks, I'm going to end the video here. I turned back, I got up there and I could not see a thing. The whole reason I came was for the views, and I said to Joe before I left, I says, I'm not going to bag Monroe's, that's not why I'm doing it. I'm going up to see the views. And if I got up there and I can't see anything, then it's absolutely pointless me carrying on. So I've turned back and I've had an amazing adventure. I've had an awesome day, and I'm going to head home and have the rest of the day in the house with the feet up and edit these videos and have the memories forever. Thank you for joining me. I've just slid down about 80% of that. That was terrible. If you're still watching this, you must have liked it a wee bit. So hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. No idea what's happening.